All right, I just wanted to share this trading video with AMRS. I just wanted to show you how it's not really easy once you understand the patterns, once you see the patterns, and it becomes easier over time. However, I just wanted to show you this one, and you probably won't be able to tell, but with these red lines right here, I was trading it earlier in the year, well, last year, and when it started to pop up on my radar because they were able to acquire $225 million from an unknown supplier because they believe in cannabis. Yeah, essentially, this company, their price started to skyrocket. So if we look on today, this is, I am nowhere a genius when it comes to these things, but I can tell when the trend is about to start running. So I bought this right around here, looking at the 535, and as you can tell, it kind of ran, a couple of times, and I usually don't buy until after 2:30. So when I started to see this stock and it was running, just because of that news of some secret buyer who wanted to give up some money, the stock really started to run. It ran more. I think the news dropped around 1:30. Yep, so the news dropped around 1:30, and the only reason why I picked 535 as my entry point is because if we go back, and we can go back on the year chart, if we go back and look at each candlestick as one day for the year, we'll see that support was right here, right around 520, 525. I essentially said it was 530. The main reason why I said it was 530, if we go back around here, we'll see, that there's some support coming around at the 520, between 520 and 530 area. So I said, okay, we'll count that as, somewhere around there. I ideally wanted to get in at 520, but that wasn't happening. So I also didn't want to chase a price. I did want to get in a good position. So I got in the position, and if we continue to go a little bit to today's time, we see that 584 was the high. So now we just want to go back and see if there's anything around 584 that shows us that there might be resistance there. And 590. So 590 was hit on this day. So when you're looking at these stocks, and 590 is close to 584, but that's pretty much resistance. So when we're looking at the stocks, we're just looking at different time frames. A time frame from the past and trying to match it up to the time frame in the future, and hopefully that we can get the best entry possible. And then if you have a catalyst like this, where this company, let's look at the actual news, because I'm not giving it its full credit, but they signed a $255 million cannabinoid deal with confidential partners. Who are these confidential partners, and why are they remaining confidential? Don't know, but we do know is that this is an upfront payment with consideration and milestone payments over the 12 to 36 months. So for the next year to 3 years, they probably will be getting more money as they continue to grow. So I really thought that this is a good chart to look at, just because of the news, the time of day to buy, because people, always suggest not buying during the lunchtime hour, after 12, between 12 and, I'd say about 12 and 2:30. I don't think really any buying. I didn't think I was going to trade today at all. I really wasn't. I was looking, but I wasn't expecting. And when this popped up and showed itself, I couldn't help but to get in. So I will be looking to sell this sometime tomorrow. But if you have any questions, just feel free to ask me. Like I like talking about these stocks, especially as I'm moving around in the city. So this is a good one. We'll see what it does pre-market tomorrow. Right now in the after hours it's still moving, so we'll see if it actually gets a chance to crack this 584 and go past it, go to 590 and maybe into the sixes. So we'll see. Until then, let the price action determine your next action. But this is beautiful. This is going to be a beautiful setup.